All right, let's get into it, man. We finna go ahead and get into Are You Prepared for the Wedding? I just wanted to show brothers that the Lord got these different nicknames, these different things that He'll call us. So when you read these scriptures, you're not like, you know what I'm saying, what the heck going on, right? So let's get Matthew chapter 22, and we can start from the top.
God, I will say on Jeremiah 3, it was another good point on there if you wanted to let me get that real fast, or we can go to Matthew's.
Did you get you didn't finish it?
Nah, it's a little down. It's on number 8. It's another good point.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 8. And I saw when for all the causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery, I had put her away and given her a bill of divorce. Yet her treacherous sister Judah feared not, but went and played the harlot also. And it came to pass through the lightness of her whoredom that she defiled the land and committed adultery with stones and with stocks.
That's right. Called Judah a sister. You think that's talking about the actual sisters in Judah, in the tribe of Judah?
Now,
that's talking about the nation of Israel. That's talking about the whole Judah, all in one, plus Israel all together, man. The Lord looks at as us in that way. You know what I'm saying? And that's how precious we are in the eyes of the Lord. The same way you would look at your woman and how you feel about your woman, you know what I'm saying? It's the same. Lord allow that you actually love your wife, and you want to, you know what I'm saying, you look at her in that way. But that's how the Lord looks at you, man. You know what I'm saying? So you have to really understand the spiritual side behind it, man. So let's go ahead and get to Matt.
Touching the Lord, blood diamonds, we the angels, you are valuable. Snatching folks out the church, they mishandle the gold. From rocks to precious stones, being cleansed of the filth. Go and sin no more, don't carry that guilt. See, there's no condemnation when you keep the command. God's statutes and judgments, they forever gonna stand. Master craftsman and he sharpens the axe. Ready for war, you hear the harp in the back. He's got Sharada the back, we out.
I want to start by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, through his son Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, that the world calls Jesus Christ, right? So this right here, video, little lesson that me and my son about to do is just backing up what my aunt Shaquat, you know what I'm saying, brought out, that y'all gonna have to go check out to understand this video, right? And I'm gonna put the link in below, you know what I'm saying, or in the comments, wherever this is posted. But he had made a video talking about the biggest wedding ever, right? The biggest wedding ever. And that's going to happen between the Most High and Israel, right? And he got into that and how we get to that biggest wedding ever, right? But my brother also got another lesson coming out, right? That with this, I don't want to jump into too much that I jump into his lesson, right? So this lesson that me and my son about to do ain't gonna be too long. It's gonna be real quick, to the point, couple precepts, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so once again, either you gonna be invited to that biggest wedding ever that my aunt done did a lesson to, or like me and my son gonna bring out, you gonna meet death, destruction, or famine on the other end, right? So we're gonna start with 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 5 through 6. Go ahead.
Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
So look, he says he's going to bring upon the world plagues, famine, death, and destruction, right? Because my thing is this, a lot of people got this idea where he come back, right, that it's going to be a big old party. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have balloons everywhere. Cake and ice cream, you know what I'm saying? He's going to be coming down just giving hugs to everybody, even though this world is full of wickedness, which don't make no sense to me, you know what I'm saying? But once again, we heard what he's bringing plagues, death, famine, destruction, right? Continue.
For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
And the reason for this happening is because all the wickedness that is going on in this world right now, right? That's why he's bringing all these plagues, the famine, death, and destruction. Because all the wickedness that we doing, right? It just makes sense. It just makes sense. right? 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 27.
For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him.
So the Most High knows everybody that's sinning against him. You can't run from it. You feel me? You can't hide your sin, right? He knows it, right? Continue.
And therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction.
So for you sinning against the Most High, right? He's going to lead you to death and destruction. That's your path. That's your lane. When you sin against the Most High, it's death and destruction, right? It's not righteousness and getting to the kingdom and glory and honor. It's death and destruction when you go against the Most High. Nothing else, right? Give me 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 25.
I will not spare them.
I will not spare them. Ain't no chance when he coming back, man. So I suggest y'all get in line right now. He just said what?
I will not spare them.
He will not spare y'all. So y'all better get in line right now, because when he come back, ain't no excuses, right? Continue.
Go your way, ye child.
He says, go your way, right? He's not going to spare y'all. Get up out my way. I'm bringing it all. Y'all didn't want to hear me. Now I'm here. I'm here. I gave y'all opportunity. I gave y'all chances. Now that I'm here, I don't want to hear it. Go your way. Continue.
Go your way, ye child, from ye power. Defile not my sanctuary.
He said, look at here, man. He's not sparing y'all, man. Go your way. Do not defile my sanctuary. I'm here to bring famine, plagues, death, and destruction for all the wickedness that y'all are doing on this earth. I am not happy. With all this wickedness going on, y'all really think the Most High is happy with how we operating on this earth right now? It don't make sense, right? That's it. You got 26? That was 26?
That was 24. No, that was 26.
All right. Go to 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 24. Watch this.
Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments.
He said, woe unto them that sin and not keep my commandments. So, opening up your brain, right? Not being carnal minded, that lets you know what? Sin is not keeping his commandments, right? That's it?
Yes.
Right? Watch this, but I got a precept for that, right? So, when we don't keep his commandments, that equals sin, right? Read that again one more time. 2nd Ezra chapter 15, 24.
Woe to them that sin and not keep my commandments.
And not keep my commandments. Watch this precept. Go to 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. So he just said, woe unto them that sin and not keep my commandments, right? So that must mean and equal, if I'm not keeping his commandments, that means I'm sinning, right? We're going to precept that up real quick, right? 1 John chapter 3, verse 4.
Whosoever committeth sin, transgression also the law, for sin in the transgression of the law.
Look here. So he says, whosoever sin transgresses the law, right? So that lets you know when you sin, you going against the law. Point blank, period. So stop listening to these people that tell you not to keep the law and the commandments. Because we just read in 2 scriptures that sin is not keeping the commandments, man. Right? So either you're going to keep the laws and the commandments and get to the biggest wedding ever that my aunt Shaquat bought out. Or on the back end, you can keep living the way you want to live. Living in a life of sin, not keeping his laws and commandments. And when he come back, you could stand there with all the excuses you want. But you're not going to be at that wedding. You're going to be seeing famine, death, and destruction. And us brothers, we come out there because we love our people. So we trying to get y'all that invite to the biggest wedding ever. We don't want to see our people going through famine, death, and destruction. Right? But hey, man, y'all got to get it together. Y'all got to get it together right now. Because if he cracked that sky right now, he's not hearing us. He's not sparing us. He says, go your way. Depart from me. right? So, with that being said, man, I strongly suggest y'all go watch my Ak video, right? About the biggest wedding ever, right? And understand how we could be invited to the biggest wedding ever between the Most High and Israel, right? With that being said, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh through his son, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, that the world calls Jesus Christ, right? Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Touching the Lord, blood diamonds, we the angels, you are valuable. Snatching folks out the church, they mishandle the gold. From rocks to precious stones, being cleansed of the filth. Go and sin no more, don't carry that guilt. See, there's no condemnation when you keep the command. God's statutes and judgments, they forever gonna stand. Master craftsman.